Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome to the Euro 2024 here live in Germany. Welcome to episode 3 of the Euro podcast show series. No. Thank you for joining in. YouTube and Spotify. Hope you all watching the Euros and also the Copa America because that's great. No, don't cry. I still like you. But yes, everybody, it's been an amazing tournament so far, and honestly, can't say anything else about it because it's been better than World Cup, been better than my cup, if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean, so don't look at me. But let me first introduce you to our guests on the show. My first co-host of the show is Solomon, who's a fan of Borussia Dortmund and a fan of, I forgot the country he picked, but I think it's England. No, it's not. But hey, you can say it again. How are you, mate?
I got rings to it, but yeah, thanks. I'm doing great. I'm enjoying the tournament, really.
Lovely.
You scored a penalty today, Solomon.
Oh, you did. Big man.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
We'll talk about that, yeah.
Wait, so what team are you supporting again, Solomon, for the Euros?
To be honest, I'm just I just like soccer. I just like football. I just want to see great games, but I think France is gonna win it, but I think not. But yeah, that's what I'm going with. I think. Did I say
Wow.
something else last time?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna just say this.
Cheers, Jeff.
So, introducing another guest on the show who is here as always, and lovely to have him on. He's a fan of Juventus and Roma, and also a fan of Mexico. We won't talk about that right now, but yeah. And I forgot your team for the Euros, Rigo. My bad. But hey, how are you, mate?
I am drowning in my sorrows after the poor performance today.
I'm sorry. My bad, mate. Yeah, who are you
It's all
supporting?
good.
Who are you supporting for the Euros?
I have to go. I support Portugal.
Portugal.
Yes.
Love it. Nice. He didn't even play really, but hey, good for him. Okay, and nice and introducing another guest on the show. Always lovely to have him on. Paulinho, who is a fan of Atletico Madrid and also a fan of the team he picked for the Euros, which I have a great memory, obviously. So I don't want to, spoil it. So I'll let him tell me.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Dutch.
Oh,
I want to see a Germany-Netherlands final.
honestly, that would be the pinkiest
Oh.
pinky in the
Yeah.
Middle East of the pinkies.
Also, in case you guys didn't know, the host of the show is actually the German sax guy.
I don't have a saxophone button, but I agree. It's like and then I go like this for my finishing move. And then I do a little. And I'll do a little.
Another one.
Then I just go straight to frickin' that was terrible applause, bro. Sorry.
But now you guys know what's in store for tomorrow.
Then I have to go do.
I think we have to save Jumanji.
Hell yeah, that's what I say. Okay, well, lovely. Introducing another guest on the show. It's always lively to have him on. He is currently vacationing in Panama right now. I don't know what he's doing in Panama, but definitely has to do something with scouting. Yes, scouting. Let's go with that. But introducing our agent on the show, who is a football agent, and oh my gosh, and Agent Dimitri, how are you, mate? It's been a long time without you, my friend.
Oh, hi.
Hi, that's a good word. Can you give us some Spanish words because you're in Panama right now?
Ohio.
Oh, hi, yo.
Forenava Don Quixote, the Flamingo.
Oh my God, Donkey Kong. That's what I love to hear. Nice to see you again, Mr. Agent Dimitri. Well, everybody, we know why we're here, and we know why we are here. I said it twice because it's so nice. We're going to talk about, of course, the Euro 2024s with Group A. It's all done. Everything's dusted and decided. Group A is Germany, Scotland, Hungary, Switzerland. Group B, Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania. Group C, Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. Group D, Poland, Netherlands, Austria, and France. Group E, Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. Group F, Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czechia. Yes, this is all over. Let us go first into Group A first, which is indeed Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland. It ended. It was a feisty one, and honestly, almost all the groups except one that we will talk about it. It was ugh. This group was great. Honestly, all I have to say. So, the leaders of Group A going out first place is Germany with 2 wins and 1 draw, which was great. And Switzerland, it was 1 win and 2 draws, which is decent with 5 points. And then third place is Hungary with 1 win, 2 losses with 3 points. Scotland in last with 0 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. So Germany and Switzerland will advance. Hungary, sadly, on goal differentials will not go on to it. But the last day of the tournament was actually great. It was Scotland and Hungary, with Hungary scoring the last couple minutes of the game, which was absolutely insane with Schobot, or we can call him Shogot, in Stuttgart, beating Scotland and breaking Scottish hearts, where they could have qualified. But yes, sad news about the Hungarian player that did collapse. I mean, he didn't really collapse, he kind of fell on his head, but he's okay now. We are glad that he's okay, thank God. And then another game that happened, the last game, was Switzerland and Germany. Great game here for Switzerland. Germany is kind of leaking their colors, so yikes. Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's tough. It's tough about that, but yeah, great win. I mean, great group here. Honestly, that's all I gotta say. Does anybody have anything they want to say about group? Germany, Switzerland, Hungary, Scotland.
I'll say. Oh, was someone else going to say something?
No, you can go ahead. I'll say it after you.
You're such a nice person.
Okay, I appreciate it, Mr. Rigo.
You're
I
welcome,
think you
Mr.
got
Paulinho.
You guys are so nice.
you got the only team that won a game that didn't go through to the knockout stage of the tournament. So that's extremely unlucky for Hungary.
Yep.
I mean, it really looked like they were gonna go through, especially after Croatia only had 2 points. I think it ended up being Georgia actually that knocked them out of the tournament.
Yep.
But yeah, they were just about in it right to the end, and then Germany, I think, was the clear favorite. Is the clear favorite after the group stages, along with a team that we'll be talking about in the next group.
Nice. Rigo, you got anything you want to say about grouping?
Yeah, I just want to say Shaqiri, sorry.
Dude, Shakira, my hips don't lie. I love that.
He has like really banger goals. Regarding Group A, yeah, I think it was more or less Germany as the favorite.
Fair enough. I'm proud of Switzerland though. I'm very proud. Okay. Does anybody else want to say anything? Solomon, you got anything you want to say about anything? German. I didn't watch every game.
Yes, I do. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think we said this at the beginning of the tournament that Germany was a clear favorite from the beginning. First, they have the home advantage, and then they also have very good squad, so it's very predictable. I just thought that Hungary was gonna be second, but it's I guess Switzerland. It's not that bad.
I like
So
that.
it's predictable. It's very predictable, so it kind of tells.
Fair
No
enough.
surprise there.
Yeah. I mean, my kind of guess with this was, I believe it was the same. I think it was exactly this. Not gonna lie. So yeah, fair enough. And of course, another guest that just joined on, Chelsea fan. I don't know who you're also a fan of. It is Edouard Mendy cousin, and actually JK. It's Edouard Mendy himself here. Rodney, mates, how are you?
Eduardo Mindy Rodney is here. It's so good to be back, man. I love this show. Man, I miss y'all. This is amazing. Let's get right to it, boys.
As you should. Yes. The other thing you want to say about Group A? I don't know how much you watch the Euros.
I just want to say that it's like he was saying earlier, it's kind of expected Germany being at the top. I was kind of hoping that Hungary might get above Switzerland, but it is what it is.
Shaqiri.
Hooray.
The Chicago GOAT over here. Yes. Okay. Lovely. Yes, that was Group A, and let's now move on to Group B. And basically, just for summarization for Group A, Germany, Switzerland, they're in. We'll talk about it in a second though. Group B, it is Spain, Croatia, Albania, and Italy. I went completely in a different row. Definitely not my dyslexia. I just confused dyslexia. Love that. Okay, so Group B is indeed first place with Spain popping in with 3 wins. Yikes, good for them. 9 points top. I think they did the best in the Euros, so yeah, good for them. 5 goal differentials. Second place is Italy with only 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. With 4 points, they still qualified. Then Croatia with 0 wins. 2 British for this. 2 draws and 1 loss. They have -3 and 2 points. Then it's Albania in this place with 1 draw and 2 losses. But yes, sadly, Croatia and Albania are out of the tournament, not going through the knockout rounds. But yes, the last stage and the last games of the group was Croatia and Italy. It was still a great group. I can't say anything else. But Croatia, sadly, lacking that finishing power that they were missing before. Couldn't convert it. But yes, 1-1 with Italy, Croatia. As this final game was absolutely beautiful. It was beautiful. I mean, Croatia did absolutely amazing, but Modric missing a penalty and scoring, and then Italy with the last nickel bits of the game with, I forgot what his name was for Italy, but yes, beautiful, beautiful bend of shot. Dude, there, Paulinho would definitely know his name. I know he was about to say something.
Zaccagni.
Zaccagni. Where does he play?
He's a left winger at Lazio.
Lazio. Love that for him. Okay, yeah, but yes, that did ruin Croatia's chances of going up to the Euros. So, I mean, going up to the knockouts. Then is Albania and Spain. Yes, comfortable win for Spain, I say. Albania, they had chances, I'd like to say, but no, Spain just further thought is yeah. Spain and Italy going through. Anybody want to say anything about this? Paulinho, you want to go first? Say anything about Group B?
I think before the Italy-Croatia game happened, or even just off the Italy game, I think people took a little bit too much away out of the Italy-Spain game. Like Spain crushed Croatia 3-0. Like Spain are clearly a top 3 at worst team in the tournament, and Italy came within a goal, even though they were never really in the game. I don't know. I think that Italy performance against Spain is getting talked about a little bit too much. I think Italy is still a pretty good team. Like I think they're still probably top 7, 8 in the tournament at the very least.
That's kind of sad though. Top 8 out of the 24.
I mean, I would probably. I think I ranked the teams and I had them behind. So I think I had Germany, Spain, France, Portugal, and that might be it above them. I think I had them around like Belgium level.
Yeah, I mean, you would think the past Euro champions. I mean, it's been 4 years obviously, but still,
Yeah.
you'd expect some to them.
Well, you had an entire turnover in the defense. I think the back line improved a lot because they both the players in their back line, I think. I know I'm not sure if Calafiori plays in the back 3 at Bologna. I know Bastoni has never played as a right center back before. He's always played as like a back 3 and has like drifted really wide in the left. So I think their defensive partnership's gotten way better, but I think they've got a Di Lorenzo. I thought had a better last game, but he got killed against Spain. Or like when he played against Croatia, I thought he was fine. But if they come up against any athletic wingers, I'm kind of worried for them on that side.
I do not blame you, mate. I do not blame you. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Rigo, you got anything you want to say about this?
Yeah, I was watching the Croatia-Italy game. I'm a huge Italy fan. I really want them to go to finals.
sure
Actually,
you
my
were
whole
happy.
prediction is, mate, I was like biting my nails at the edge of my seat like the
Were
whole
you-
freaking time.
Were you edging?
That too, yeah.
Oh, Good. I was happy.
Yeah, I mean, I was like excited when they scored the equalizing goal, knowing that Croatia. I mean, not that I don't like Croatia. It's just that, like I like Italy slightly more than Croatia, and I wanted Italy to pass. But Croatia actually played a really, really good game to their strength.
Yep, it's getting old. They're kind of getting old, but it is what it is. That's what happens to us. We all get old and we all eat yogurt. Love that. Okay. Solomon, got anything you want to say about Group B, mate? I know you're watched every game.
No, I just watched the Italy versus Spain game, and I think yeah, they held pretty well, but the own goal was just
The best own goal.
yeah. I think the own goal has been a theme on this tournament so far. There's been like more
There's been
tournament
8
like
own
own goals than an actual like goals scored by striker. The top scorer this moment is like 3 goals less than the own goals, and that shows you how like how competitive these things can be. If like it's very hard, but I think Spain was. I don't know. I just felt like the whole time watching them, felt like they were getting dominated in possession, and felt like they had to make a couple of questionable decisions, and they would feel like they were playing with one less person than like Spain. They were just so dominant, so forward, so pushy in terms of they had them like they were playing the best, and the goal came at a pressing, man. I think I don't know who it was, but Nico William cross and somebody gets a bit of a touch, and then it strikes the Italy defender Califori.
I think it was Morata. I think it hit Morata then.
Yeah,
Did
I think it hit Morata, then
Yeah,
Donnarumma,
he
then
tried to hit
Calafiori.
it with the header, like leaning forward, and then all of a sudden, like yeah, I think. But other than that, they had a pretty good chances towards the end. But other than that, they weren't that impressive. But Spain was so good, so defensively great, and then they also had some strike like attacking sparks, especially when it comes to Jamal and Nico Williams. Such a fresh air,
Yeah.
and the cross
exactly.
was such beautiful. Even if it was met with yeah, even if it was a goal, an own goal, I thought the work that he put in was such a masterful. It was meant to be met by Spain, the attacker, but all of a sudden that's what happens when you like really put the pressure and put the team in an awkward position, and they are forced to make a mistake, and that's what happens. But the game was very dominant by Spain, and they deserve to win this one. And then I thought Spain really scraped by for the second position they had. If Croatia has performed a little bit better than they have this tournament, like just slightly, they had won 1 or 2 games, I think Croatia would definitely have made it better than it. I think it's more to do with luck than with ability. The way Italy scraped by in this group.
Yeah, that last Italian goal was mental. Oh my gosh. Sad times. But yes, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Morata didn't make it this tournament so far. But I hate saying it. Paulinho, I'm sure you agree with me a little bit. Morata doing
Oh.
decent.
I was gonna say one more thing about Italy. I mean, also Spalletti, he's a very good coach. He took over only probably just around a year ago after Napoli won the title. And I think he was still like kind of in the process of figuring out his team. Fagioli just came back and he looked really good in the 20 minutes he played and helped them come back. So I think Italy's still getting their lineup figured out as the tournament's going on. But
that feels
I
like
think they
everybody
figured it
else,
out
though.
just in time. What?
Yeah,
I feel like that's everybody else, though. I think that's what happens with England. That's what's happening with Belgium. That's what's happening with Italy. That's happening. Like it's kind of the same thing is happening. Everyone is trying to find a really good balance in terms of Like this position,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
whole tournament has been everyone trying different things, everybody playing out of positions. It'd have been wild. Like I have never seen like such an experiment like this in a long time.
But can we really say England is really experimenting though? Southgate, come on, man.
It
I
is not
mean-
experimenting, but you see players
about that in
playing
a bit,
out of
mate.
positions,
Hey,
They are
playing
they are
positions where they're not
experimenting
supposed
We'll,
to.
so much.
There's not that many
we'll talk
people
about that when it
playing.
comes. We'll talk about it when it comes. Let's
But
make sure. I know.
for Italy,
Yes.
like they restructured their entire back line for the Euros. No one even knew what the starting back line would be. It looks like their entire midfield, aside from Barella, is going to get overhauled mid-tournament as well. And Moretti, I mean, I don't know, Fagioli. I think you should play over Jorginho. I don't think Jorginho is that
Jorginho
impressive.
go.
And then the front line, like Scamacca's already lost his place to Retegui. Pellegrini is probably going to lose his place to Zaccagni after that. And then Chiesa might keep his place. But even then, I could see him maybe keeping Russ. No, I still think Chiesa is going to start. But like aside from, and even who's there? Anyways, that's besides the point. Like there was even like debate about the goalkeeper too, but I feel like he's still figuring out mid Euros. Whereas I think, for example, Spain had a pretty good idea of what they were going to do going into it, as well as Croatia.
Poor Croatia. That's all I gotta say. Poor Croatia. And yes, Robbie, got anything you want to say about this, mate?
I mean, everyone's hit all the topics pretty well when it's come to this group. I guess for me, I guess my bias, and I'm just gonna go because it's on topic, but it's slightly off. I just think Barcelona really need to sign Nico Williams because you can see the chemistry with Yamal on the other side. I think if we get two young wingers, it's gonna be insane. If Barcelona can get those two together. This Euro has shown that, yes, tactically, I know playing nation versus club is quite different, but I see the chemistry there, and it sparks something that Barcelona really need. I think if you could sign them quickly as you can, because he's going to be a hot topic here soon after the Euros.
Yeah, I think Hot Topic's a pretty good store. So are you going for Spain, Spania in the tournament?
I'm kind of indifferent. I kind of want Spain or France. I know it's kind of bad, but yeah,
It's okay. I get you, mate. Okay, fair enough. And then, of course, last but not least, Agent Dimitri. I think I want to say about Group B. I know you did, scout. I think Yamal in early stages of his life. So, if you want to say anything about this Agent Dimitri, please go ahead and speak your truth. But if you don't want to, withheld information, I understand, and it's according to bibliography. So, Dimitri, you wanna say anything about it? I see bit silence right now. So hey, I'm not gonna break his curse. I'm not gonna tingle his wing. So nothing about that. All right, moving on to Group C, which is indeed Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. Actually, this group was kind of mid. Not gonna lie, it was mid. So yes, England finishing in first place with 1 win, 2 draws, and 0 losses with 5 points. Denmark finishing second with 0 wins, wow, 3 draws with 3 points. Then Slovenia finishing third with 0 wins, 3 draws, and 3 points. Then Serbia finishing last with 0 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. Even the fans right now, I know there are passionate fans out there and English people out there. It seems different this year for some reason. It seems like there is no, I guess maybe the first game, second game, there's support, we have such a golden generation. Now it's everybody's even talking, pundits are talking, fans are talking, podcasts are talking, everybody's talking. That it's kind of been just out the gate, especially with this coaching method and that amount for the coach, the players, the background staff. It hasn't been the best. That's all I've really heard. Don't shoot the messenger, just shoot two. But yes, Denmark actually doing these 3 draws, but same with Serbia. They still did these. Like they did it, especially Denmark. Okay, we'll go reverse order this time. Rodney, want to say anything about this? Group C.
So, the big story here, obviously, England. We all know,
Is
but it's the tactics, man. Why are you doing Trent? Why are you throwing Trent underneath the bus? Why are you putting Kyle Walker at left back at near the end of the game? And most importantly, we can all tell Harry Kane does not work with Jude Bellingham or Phil Foden, or he's not working with anyone. He drops into the midfield, and the center backs are not falling for it. No one is. And when you don't change your tactics, and you can tell he's kind of not fit, it's just a waste, man. You're wasting him. He needs to get off. Like I get it. He's Harry Kane. If they played like a high pressing, and they got the ball into a position where he can, I don't know, actually score the goal, yes. But the way they're playing is kind of almost counter-attacking. Yes, I get the last game. They played a little bit more higher press, so I get that. But the way they've been playing in the past and overall this tournament, it really I think would suit them better if they played Sammy Oli Watkins or Ivan Toney. We all know Southgate does not have the balls or the gal to bench Harry Kane. This is just me. This is how I see the game tactically. It's yeah. That's what I got, man.
The second elements you said yacht, but no, we're not trying to appeal to the audiences. But thank you. So that was very nice. Okay, Sullivan, got anything you want to say about this Group Z with Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia? A bit.
Well, I think this is I watched the game against the Slovenia versus England. I thought the game got better as he made more subs that were a little bit more attack minded. Like when he took out Bukayo Saka, I think the game got gradually improved, and England had better chances towards the end of the game. But other than that, it just felt like they were struggling a lot of the time. They were getting like at some point, like at the earlier time of the game, it actually looked like Slovenia was a lot dominant, and they were playing in their own half most of the time. But as the game gradually kept going, I think they got better, and they made effective substitutes. I think actually one of the subs actually did end up winning the man of the match, and it shows you it just experimenting doesn't really work, and sometimes you have to take a very bold, and I don't think as much as I would like to see Conor Gallagher start, I don't think it's an effective midfielder. I don't think it's the game that you're looking for. I think it's also at the front he could have made. There is so many things that could have been improved on this game, but I understand that I think the right back position, they're still waiting for Luke Shaw to get improved and to actually make the game, the first team. But I think there's lots of players that could have been benched and start with a younger player with more energetic output, instead of having to make that sub, and then as the game goes by and you're trying to score goals towards the end. I think when Palmer came in, when Menu came in, there's actually a great effect. And then towards the end, when he brought the what's his name from Newcastle, I completely
Anthony
forgot.
Gordon.
Yeah, there was a good energy. There was a good mix. There was a couple of shots on target. That was like, you can see their effect in the game itself. I think it's about like taking a shot and making a great leap of faith in terms of the younger players that actually can work together. You can see them working. I don't think he's gonna make that. I don't think he's gonna drop Phil Foden in place of like I don't know, like Palmer or any other. So
you
I
know
thought,
Palmer took
yeah.
Saka out in the latest game. And they did better. Wow.
Trust me, like it just seemed like very bright idea, but it was. I think this they got lucky in terms of first place. I think there was some results that went in their favor in terms of Denmark and Serbia playing 0-0, and then also with them just equaling the game that worked in their favor. But if one of the results didn't actually go in the way that for them to finish first place. But I think this could have gone anywhere, and they really struggled on this in the first stage of this Group C, and they were
Yeah.
lucky to get like the first place. I don't really think you can say like, oh yeah, they worked for. You can say convincingly like they were the better team, and therefore they deserve it. I mean, they just kind of like struggled through. They threw away some of the games that they had a couple days ago, but with this one they kind of got lucky, and then and I think that actually the other team got the better of them. They look like they won the game at the end of the day. They look like they were celebrating and everything. I understand that it's only third place, but still works for them. And the other one team looks like not so together, not so cohesive. There's still some gaps that needs to be worked on this team, really.
Southgate England, the best time to be alive. Okay, nice, thank you. Rigo, you got anything you want to say about Group C and I guess England?
Yeah, I had actually high hopes for Serbia. I mean, I know they're not as good as, you know, obviously England, but they do have a couple key players that could have made the difference. I was kind of disappointed with them. Regarding England, though, I think Southgate is a little over his head with the amount of like talent he has. I feel like he can definitely do subs a little better, and the starting lineup obviously could do a little better if Kane isn't producing. You know, just he has like Oli Watkins, Jared Bowen, like Cole Palmer, Chloe Mainu, Anthony Gordon, like other players that can probably make a difference and are probably more hungry or eager to score in their debut.
So much you can do with fish and chips as your main meal.
Yeah.
Okay, Paulinho, last but not least, mate, you got anything you want to say about this group? I'm sure, I mean, it was kind of, it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rigo's point stands where I think Serbia's quietly gone and pretty much wasted a golden generation over the last two tournaments, World Cup, Euros. No, I don't even know if they qualified for the previous Euros, but I know they didn't do anything in it for sure. Like they had Mitrovic, who just spent a year in Saudi, so he's not going to be good for much longer. Dusan Vlahovic, who just came off a really good year for Juventus, and I think during the World Cup, that might have been around his Fiorentina spell as well. He was really good there. They had Dusan Tadic, Milinkovic Savic, who didn't even start for their last game, which is crazy. I don't know why in the world they bench him. And then Zivkovic, he's a fine right wing back. You know, it's kind of a filler almost. And then you had Filip Kostic, who at the time, at least at the last World Cup specifically, was one of, if not the best left wing backs in the world. And then you have Nemanja Milenkovic kind of commanding the back line, and Rajkovic in goal. And they've just completely wasted all of it, because I don't think they've gotten out of a group stage in any tournament I've seen. So I think it's just absolutely insane. But Slovenia did the opposite. They have a bunch of players that really work for the team. They closed down the spaces really well against England, since all of England's 3 players behind the striker like to work in the half spaces between the defense and the midfield. They closed that off really, really well. Bijol had a really, really good game specifically. And then up to Denmark, I mean, I expected a little bit more from them scoring wise, but I feel like their team's solid, and they played a little bit below expectation, but it's a little bit difficult with some of the low blocks that they played against. And then England, I mean, all of their attacking midfielders / wingers like to play in the half spaces. It just doesn't work. And I don't think Kane can be like Southgate has to have not said to Kane to stay up front or something like that. I think Southgate needs, if Southgate is serious, he should have communicated that to him. Because I wouldn't, if Kane was just a lone guy up front and Southgate said to him, I want you to not drop back as much and stay up front, he'd still be the starting striker any day of the week for me. And then I think their midfield situation, really, really weird, just saying mid-tournament, oh, we miss Calvin Phillips, when you know you're not going to get him back. Instead of maybe looking into your squad for someone like, I think Mino is kind of a good profile there. Adam Wharton, I think, is the right profile, but doesn't have the experience, especially in bigger games. And then not bringing a real left back, like not bringing Rashford, and making Gordon you're pretty much only in behind threat. I don't know, just a bunch of crazy decisions going on, but they topped the group, so I guess that's all that matters.
Well, disappointed as usual, but then again, I'm here for it. But okay, lovely. That was Group C. Let's now go on. Actually, you know what? I have to ask. Agent Tree, I know you did, help Kobe Mino reach to his peak physical condition. I know in training camps, and yes, do you have anything you want to say about Kobe Mino and his transfer philosophy that he has in the England camp?
Yeah, Kobe is he is training very hard to become a Navy admiral. Yep.
Shout out England with their army. Okay, lovely. Let's now go on to Group D, which is indeed Poland, Netherlands, Austria, and France. And yes, currently right now, it is Austria in first place with 2 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. And with 6 points, is then second France with only 1 win, 2 draws, 0 losses, 5 points. Then Netherlands with 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss with 4 points. And then Poland last with 0 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. 2 losses, sorry. And yes, with 1 point. Yeah, so honestly, the last games, it was Netherlands and Austria. Beautiful game. If you want to go watch the highlights, recommend Sabitzer. Absolutely a banger of a man and of a goal. But yes, Austria, congratulations to them to be in first place. Then it is France and Poland is 1-1. France getting yeah, I mean, France did kind of mid so far. They get figure the stuff out, or they're gonna big challenge. Yeah, Netherlands doing okay, but they figured the stuff out as well too. Poland, not sure buddy, but Lewandowski. Yes. Lino, anything you want to say about this group first?
I think if you take out the let's forget about Poland for a second. I think you also see a ranking of the managers. Austria first, France second, Netherlands third. Like Deschamps, he's a slightly below average manager with one of the best squads of all time that have been carrying him all this time, and he just can't make it work. And I don't think he understands his team, because Conte's never really been a lone defensive midfielder. Conte's kind of had almost like a game controller next to him usually, kind of helping him, like where he sweeps up and then the other guy controls the game from deep, and Conte can play in transition when he needs to. But now they have like Rabiot playing as like a box-to-box 8, Conte playing as a defensive midfielder on his own, and then Griezmann playing as a 10. Just doesn't make any sense. I thought second game Conte was really good. First game, I mean, he got man of the match, but I thought he was crap in the first 60, 70 minutes of it, and couldn't circulate the ball at all. Just kept getting into bad positions. But it's good that he's back to his best. I hope, honestly, I would hope that they would have gone back to like a Camavinga Chouameni double pivot by the time the knockout runs comes around, but they're not going to listen to me, obviously. For the Nether,
Why can't they
what do
listen?
you say?
Why can't they listen to you?
I don't know. I can DM him, but I don't think Deschamps will answer me.
I would answer you anything.
Oh, that's very sweet. But yeah, Austria. I mean, their main guy Sabitzer continued his ridiculous form the second half of the season. He was, I think he's more than replaced Jude Bellingham from last season at Dortmund. It's been so good second half of the season there, and Austria's team is very young, very high energy, and caught everyone else in the group off guard. And then the Netherlands, I think Coleman's just a crap coach. Their entire midfield's injured, and the guys are trying to bring in kind of aren't fulfilling it, aside from Xavi Simons and TG Reiners.
About their it's on these those other. I was like, okay, Rigo, you got anything you want to say about Group D?
Honestly, I can say that the only thing that really did surprise me is Austria, like playing as good as they are playing. I think France is underperforming, honestly, with the amount of talent they have on the bench and the starting 11. Technically, they should be, playing better than the other teams, but that's just out of stats. And it's one thing to see it from stats, and the other thing to see it on the field with the manager they have. Netherlands, I kind of saw them being third. I think they're not as good as they used to be, and they obviously played really bad a couple games. I feel like they could have also played a lot better. A lot of players are underperforming, and Memphis Depay, I just want to say that he's still a GOAT.
My goat.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Group D. Great stuff there. Solomon, got anything you want to say about this one, mate? It's a
Honestly, this is a good. I thought France was gonna tap this one top this one like with no problem whatsoever. But again, I'm gonna be like everyone else. I'm really surprised how good Austria has been. Like, just like they beat Netherlands, and then I think they split a point with France, if I'm remembering correctly, and then they topped the group. I mean, that's a big achievement for like to top like France, looking at how strong their squad is and the depth of their squad is. I think that says something about them. And I'm not really like, I'm not gonna claim I know every single part. Like, I only know only one player or a couple of players that are high profile in this Austria team, and that one is just Sabitzer, and then the other one is, I think he said I'm not gonna say the name, but yeah, I'm horrible in pronouncing names. But yeah, I thought this was, but France, they've been surprisingly, they've been very dominant in every game, but when it comes to scoring, it's just been horrible. They missed some obvious and clear goals. I think one was just wide open. I can't remember who were they playing a couple days ago. Mbappe had just a clear goal that was somewhat similar to the Netherlands and Austria game. That was the same angle, same pose from the goalkeeper, but the Austria one scored, and the France one just bounced off of the goalkeeper. But the way they've been playing, I mean, it's yeah. By looking at the depth of their squad, I would imagine them just having. I think I also said the same thing. We all said that they were gonna top the group as well. But I'm so surprised. I haven't seen any Poland and Netherlands games. I haven't seen, but I've been mainly just following France, and they've just been underwhelming. I think that's every big countries that have been like just predicted to just win with no problem has been struggling, including like France, England. A lot of them has been really struggling with organizing a lot. At least from my what I can see from here, they've been struggling in terms of squad management or like playing in the style or in the dictation they want to play. And one of the examples is like France, which obviously they didn't even win their group, which shows you there a bit of there's a struggle in there that needs to be worked out before they can play the next stage.
Yeah, I can only hope the best for the teams left because they, I mean, especially
One
as Austria.
wait, one final thing, I think the penalty call they got was somewhat of a lucky for both ends. I think the France one was more obvious than the Poland one, but the penalty call for Poland was like just it was just poor. The guy stepped on him and then he got like it's just it looked to me like a fizzle. I shouldn't be a penalty, but it was a penalty and they ended up drawing 1-1. And it was that. That was it. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but can only hope the best things for Netherlands and France. Okay. Agent Dimitri, you got anything you want to say about this team over here, mate? It's tough. It's very tough, but
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for your input. You repeat that, please, for the viewers. It's sacred. It's sacred. And how sacred it is to hear your input and your output. Please bless us with the knowledge of Agent Dimitri.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay. Take that. All right, Group E: Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. Group E, the winner. I mean, not the winner, but first place is Romania with 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. And yeah, ending up at 4 points. Belgium with 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss with 4 points. Slovakia with 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw with 4 points. Then Ukraine with, you guess it, 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Everybody in the group had the same damn bloody 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. But the goal differentials are different. And yes, Romania first, Belgium second, Slovakia third, fourth, Ukraine, which means Romania's in, Belgium's in, Slovakia in, Ukraine. Because -2 on goal differences. But yes, the last matches, Ukraine Belgium was a decent match. Lukaku missed, shocker, but feel about that night. Then yes, Ukraine had the chances to score. Slovakia and Romania. Ooh, Slovakia had a beautiful easy header, but then Romania had a Madrid-like VAR moment where they did get a penalty or a kick, but anyone take it. Either Romania and they did get the goal differential 1. So yes, they are first. They're going to be playing a decent team. But yes, that's really Romania solid performance from them. Belgium lackluster, very lackluster. Slovakia, of course, Eastern European countries like Slovakia, Slovenia, Ukraine, Slovenia, Georgia. I said Slovenia twice, lovely. Ukraine, and they tried their best. Okay, I guess I can ask for Solomon. Got anything you want to say? Actually, yeah, got anything you want to say about Group B? I kind of tricked you a little bit.
To be honest, I haven't watched a single game from this group, but congrats. I mean, it's on top of the group. This is unbelievable. I'm surprised that I think we said this actually the last time when we spoke about the prediction. I think we said we all said Romania was gonna win this group, and Belgium deserved not to go through, but the rest. But unluckily for Ukraine, I think the last minute they were this was hectic group. Everyone, literally everyone of like had the same points, and they had like, yeah, the margins were so small with this one. But I'm just so surprised that Belgium actually made up. Yeah, it came second. I'm just, I was hoping for Ukraine or yeah, for anybody else other than Belgium to go through. The way they are disorganized, and a lot of the disharmony in this group really didn't deserve to go. But I mean, congrats though. I'm really looking forward to the next stage with Romania.
I'm very excited as well too. Yes, Mr. Rigo, is there anything you want to say about this?
I wanted Ukraine to pass at least third,
Your boy Butcher.
but yeah, that didn't happen. So a little disappointed. But besides that, I've always thought that Belgium had been playing mediocrely and that they could do better. It's just that I don't know. I mean, they had many chances. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Lukaku, to be honest, and so I already knew that that guy was gonna bottle the damn team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really shouldn't deserve. I think they really shouldn't deserve to pass, but they got lucky with the way they played and the way every team got an equal amount of points. That was crazy. I was like, what the hell? I couldn't believe it. Romania was playing solid. I actually had them second on my group. I
Shout
wasn't
out.
expecting them to be first, but yeah, they've been the dominant group, the dominant team of the group, and I'm pretty sure they'll make it far.
Hope so. Okay, and last but not least, Paulinho, anything you want to say about this Group E? It was a very fun one.
Well, I kind of feel bad for Ukraine because they kind of did. Well, they got the same amount of points as everyone else and just didn't make it through. I mean, there's teams that went through on 3 points with the third place, but I mean, I guess that's what happens when you don't turn up for the first game. It was really weird, some of the tactics for the last game, but it ended up working out. I mean, they really brought the game to Belgium. Both the teams probably should have scored at least one, especially Ukraine. Ukraine had some really, really good chances in there. So I was kind of surprised they didn't put any of them away, especially given they fell to Yaremchuk. He's always been really good for Ukraine, even if he hasn't been that good for club recently. Slovakia is really, really solid defensively, and I was kind of surprised by the midfield. And I knew Laboka was good, but I think he's been like another level this tournament. As for Belgium, I mean, I agree they've been really, really underwhelming. Just like the uncertainty on who's going to play where too. Like, I think they had Doku on the right, Doku on the left. Played Carrasco one game, put Trossard on, took him off. Like, it's like the manager isn't that sure what he wants to do with the team. Because I don't think the changes are really improving them either, like they were for Italy. Yeah, and I mean, to add on to Lukaku's struggles, I mean, Trossard's had an absolute stinker the entire tournament too. So, not good for Belgium. But at least I think they figured out their defensive structure. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And then for Romania, I mean, it just looked like a bunch of guys that have been playing together for a long team. I don't know how else to say it, but they have high energy and they play very passionately, and it's exciting to watch. It's almost maybe not as high pressing, but it feels kind of similar to watching Austria in terms of like the passion players play with and the energy they give.
It's very funny, like at the end of the Romania and Slovakia game, both teams were trying to score at each other. They didn't really care because they knew like anything could count. And
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
when they both like the final whistle, but they all both the fans, they were just excited and they were ecstatic because they both went through. So
I mean, there was, I think it was a Slovakian politician. I can't remember if it was Romanian or Slovakian, but someone was saying how they already planned that the game was going to be a draw or something like that. And I mean, it definitely, I thought a lot of people would have expected a draw either way, but to kind of put something out there like that is kind of crazy for a politician to do. I don't know. I thought that was really silly to say. Especially when that probably didn't actually happen.
love it, love it, love it. Okay. And yes, last but not least, Agent Dimitri, do you have anything to say about this group of Belgium, Slovakia? I mean, Lukaku is here, and I do know that. Who I believe were next door neighbors in Azerbaijan for a little bit.
Yeah, Lukaku is my neighbor.
Okay, good. Love to hear that. That was short and sweet. All right, moving on to the last group, which is Group F, another great group. So it's Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czechia. Yes. First place, Portugal. 2 wins, 0 draws, 1 loss, 6 points. Second place is Turkey with 2 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. 6 points again, but 0 goal differentials with Portugal with 2. Third place is Georgia with 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, with 4 points. Then is fourth place with Czechia, sadly getting 0 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses, with 1 point. Yes. Portugal, Georgia go through, and this last game between Portugal and Georgia was good. The 2, though Portugal did play their best players, but that is how it is. Like, so if you want to preserve some people, then Turkey and Czechia was up 27 yellow cards and 2 red cards. It was absolutely astounding. The referee, a joke. That's all I'm gonna say. The Romanian ref, but still a joke. And Czechia should have probably had a penalty. But I mean, Czechia is still a great team, but it'd be lovely to have them. Yeah. But yes, it is what it is. Yeah, congratulations, Portugal, Turkey, and Georgia. Yes, Paulinho, what do you want to say about this group?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a shame that the group came down to, or the team that qualified came down to like a refereeing decision, or actually a few. I mean, the ref in the Turkey Czech Republic game or Turkey Czechia game was just absolutely awful, especially towards the end. I think it was like the 80th minute that, like you said, Czech Republic should have had a handball or even a goal because they blew it was like a Bellingham Man City situation where he, if anything, he was the one that was fouled and then he scored, but they blew the whistle early, and then that basically happened, but a little bit more complex, a little bit more of a complex version happened there. But it's crazy Georgia got through. That was really surprising because I was texting the host saying that Czechia needs to beat Turkey, otherwise certain things will line up in a certain way in the bracket, and Georgia ended up doing it. So I think that's probably their first ever win in a major international tournament. So congratulations to them. That was pretty special.
Yep. It's funny because it's the first time getting into the Euros and also first time getting to the knockout stages. So, oh my gosh, that's great for their country. I can't wait to see what they have in the future too.
Yep.
It's
and
funny.
I think Portugal was a little bit below expectations, but I think they're still up there in the rankings, like alongside like in England or something like that.
Yeah. And it's funny, I wanted to mention in Georgia, in there, I believe one of their camps they have for youth. That was actually sponsored by Cristiano Ronaldo. I think like 5 of those kids, I think they were when they were, I believe they were 10 years old, 11 years old. They were
Mhm.
in there, Kvaratskhelia and a bunch of the other Georgian players as well too. 5 of them were in that little camp that Ronaldo hosted, and they're all playing for the national teams. So
Kind of funny. I'm sure he's played against a lot of players that have been in his sort of camps.
oh yeah.
I also heard it's a pretty country, so if you haven't been to
Next trip.
Georgia, go check it out.
Next trip? Question mark.
Hmm?
Let's go next trip? Question mark.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, lovely. Well, yes. Now, here we go. Anything you want to say about this? Beth?
Portugal is, yeah, I think they're a little underwhelming regarding obviously
Wait,
the
okay.
talent they have. But they are performing enough to get them through. Turkey, I kind of saw that comment. I kind of thought that they were gonna make it because they got pretty good young squad. They have Yildiz, who has been playing phenomenal for Juventus, and obviously Arda Güler for Real Madrid, which is a key player. Georgia really surprised me because I didn't think they'd beat Portugal 2-0, but they did, which was pretty wild. Czechia, I don't know much about that team, so I can't really say much for them, but yeah, I'm just glad that Portugal made a pass because that's who I have winning the Euros. Because Mr. Champions League has to win at least one tournament since he didn't win the World Cup.
Okay, yes, lovely. That was I don't know. Solomon, last but not least, mate, you got anything you want to say about this? I know you did watch the game diagnostically and obtuse. I wouldn't want to answer myself too. Okay, and also last but not least, Dimitri, you got anything you want to say about Turkey or Georgia? You lived in the state of Georgia for quite a bit of your time. I think it's solid 3 weeks. So anything you want to say about Georgia, state, country, or universe of Georgia? Because that is something. Georgia University is a country in the so yeah, go ahead. Say anything you want, but if you don't want to say anything, I really understand. If I am waffling right now, catch me. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing. Love that from you. Okay, well, moving on to a great. Oh, yes, Solomon.
Ah, dude, sorry. No, I think this one was no surprise. Well, I was just surprised with the last game, Portugal losing to Georgia. Like, I was wild, and it wasn't like, yeah, I think again, this is gonna be another experiment that was provided by Martinez for the Portugal team, and they lost very badly. And they're trying a bunch of things as well. And I thought this was a classic. And but other than that, I think it's predictable. I think we have put this ordered as well: Portugal, Turkey, and then Georgia, and then Czech Republic going out. But I think, yeah. I mean, there wasn't any surprise with this game. I think Portugal had the easiest first place on this whole tournament. So I don't know. Next, we'll have to see. But I think Portugal overall, they look strong. They look, but they're trying a bunch of things as well. And this was one of the last games they played against Georgia was a good one, but that gave them another 3 points to give them the third place on this squad, on this group. But yeah, I think Portugal was the obvious winner in this group. Anybody can tell you that.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. And last but not least, yes, thank you, mate. That was the last but least. Okay, lovely. Okay, moving on to now what we all wanted to do. The round of 16, the Euro 2024. What is happening? Who's playing who? And our predictions is Spain versus Georgia. First, Germany versus Denmark. France versus Belgium. Romania versus Netherlands. Austria versus Turkey. England versus Slovakia. And Switzerland versus Italy. I cannot wait for this. It's going to be great. And yes, I mean, I guess. Uh, should I just go to the prediction? What we're gonna do first, because I guess I want to ask. Okay, I'm gonna say everybody right now. I'm gonna ask this. I guess your first thoughts on seeing this. First thoughts of seeing this. Here we go. What do you think? Your first thoughts of seeing this whole draw?
Wait, what teams?
The teams that were drew for the round of.
Do you want me to say who I'm thinking is gonna pass?
You know what? No, never mind. JK. I'm just gonna go on to predictions.
Sorry. Okay, sorry, I couldn't hear you well.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay. I guess we're just gonna say this. Okay, I will go with you first because you are here and you are lovely. So Rico, who are you gonna do for Spain and Georgia?
I'd say Spain.
Okay, fair enough. So Spain going on through, and Germany, Denmark.
Germany.
Germany. Okay, fair enough. So Germany going on through. All right, Portugal and Slovenia. What are you saying for that?
Portugal.
Portugal. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Shocker there. France and Belgium.
I actually think Belgium can win that one.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. No. Then Romania and Netherlands.
I think Romania can beat Netherlands.
Okay, you don't have to hurt my feelings. It's fine. I understand. And Austria and Turkey.
Turkey. I have to say Turkey.
Turkey. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Then England, Slovakia.
England.
Okay, that is English. Switzerland and Italy.
I have to go for Italy. I'm like a huge Italy fan. I mean, I'm pretty sure Shaqiri will score a banger
hope so.
again, but Italy's passing.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you for your feedback on that. And yeah, we'll get to the other ones later. Okay, next it is indeed who wants to go next? I guess I can ask Paulinho. Like, what do you guys say for your career predictions?
I'll go Spain first. Germany second. That's the second
Okay.
one.
What about
And
Portugal, Slovenia?
I guess I'll go Portugal.
Okay, fair.
I want to go
Belgium.
Spain, but I'm gonna go Portugal. France. Take
France. Okay, got it. Okay, Romania, Netherlands. Don't. It's okay.
The Netherlands.
Okay, fair enough.
And then I
And-
want Austria.
Austria. Okay, love that. England, Slovenia, Slovakia.
I'll take England, and then I might have to go a no upset round of 16. I'll go Italy.
Okay, fair enough. Yep, fair enough. Okay. All right, round of 16s for us. Okay, wow. Now it is indeed Solomon. What do you gotta say for your
Ooh,
round of 16?
I don't know if I'm getting deaf or something, but your music is a little bit too loud for me.
Oh, I'll turn it down, mate. I'm sorry about that.
Keep it cool. Keep it cool, man. Keep it cool.
My bad.
Yeah, keep it
Okay,
cool, man.
sorry.
I can't hear it. So half of the things you're saying, I'm like, I think you said this, but anyways, Spain and Georgia. I'm gonna get Spain for sure. Yeah, no questions asked.
Fair enough. Germany,
And then-
Denmark.
Germany for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, Musiala. Yeah, and then
Portugal, Slovenia.
Yeah, Portugal for sure.
France, Belgium.
France. Yeah, I always been saying France is strong squad. And then yeah, again, Netherlands,
Romania,
they've been
Netherlands.
questionable. I think I'm gonna go upset with that one again.
Okay, Romania. Okay, wow.
Hey,
Everybody.
they were group winners. Like you gotta give them some
Yeah,
credit.
fair enough.
And
Austria,
then for
Turkey.
this one, it's gonna be Austria for sure.
Fair enough. Okay,
And then
England, Slovakia.
England,
England. Okay. Yeah, fair.
yeah.
And
Even though
Switzerland,
they've been
Italy.
shaky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no competition is good with no Italy, so I'm gonna go Italy with that one as well.
Italy. Yeah, fair. Okay, lovely. And then of course it is Dimitri if he is here and wants to answer because I know he's partying it up right now. So Dimitri, who are you gonna pick between Spain and Georgia? And if you want to throw in a country, then you can throw in a country.
So, like the state Georgia,
Yes, the state of Georgia.
I pick Ohio.
Okay, so well, for this type of stuff, I have to actually make this up. So got it. So Ohio progressing to the left. Got it. Ohio. Okay, got it. What about Germany and Denmark?
Still thinking about the odds and ends here. I think that the let me think. I think the
Yeah.
it's too much. I thought I'm tired now. I need to sleep. Ohio, it's fine.
Okay. What about Portugal and Slovenia?
That's a tough question. I'll pick Ohio.
Okay, got it. France, Belgium. You on the speed round?
Yeah, sure. I bet it's Ohio.
Okay, got it. Got it. Mate. What about Romania and Netherlands?
Maybe thinking about it twice. I'll go with Alabama.
Okay, got it. Yeah, expect that one at all. Okay, Alabama. I said
Alabama is fine.
Okay,
Alabama.
Okay, Alabama. Okay,
Alabama. Is it like my brother?
probably England and Slovakia. What do you say, mate? Oh my god. England, Slovakia. Anything you want to say?
Ohio.
Okay, got it. What about Switzerland and Italy?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I would say Modric.
Modric. Okay. That's culture right there. We like that. Okay. Thank you, mate. I'll come back to you in a little bit. Love that. Okay. That does not disappoint me. These are some good contenders and some good countries, so Modric could get in there. Right. Okay. For me, since I am important sometimes, I am going to say for now, Spain. That was great. And then I'm going to say Denmark. I'm going to say Portugal, Slovenia. I'm going to say Portugal. Then for France, Belgium, I'm going to say Francia. For Romania, Netherlands, I have Romania. I'm sorry. Austria, Turkey, I'm going to say Austria. England, Slovakia, I'm going to say Slovakia. Some upsets, we love that. Switzerland, Italy, I'm going to say Switzerland because let's put easy enough. Okay, going back to Rigo. What you going to say about Spain and Germany?
I want to say Spain. I think they have the edge.
Okay, you like edging? Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, what do you say about Portugal and France? Or you say Belgium, my bad. Portugal, Belgium.
Portugal and Belgium? I'd say Portugal.
Okay, love that. Rafael, love that. What are you going to say about Romania and... Or sorry, JK. Romania and Turkey.
Turkey.
Turkey, we love that. Go, 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 go. That was a great noise. And then England and Italy. Oh, nice.
I'd say Italy.
Okay. It's coming to Rome. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Love
You're
that.
coming
Okay.
to Rome.
Last year, yes. Okay.
Oh.
Moving on. Yeah, sorry. Your turn, mate. Spain, Germany. What are you saying, mate? It's a tough one, but there is a big but, and I cannot lie. Those other brothers can deny. When a girl walks in, those itty bitty wings. I don't know the lyrics right now, but okay, whatever. Okay, is it Polino? It's fine. Solomon, mate. What are you gonna say about? Oh, actually,
Well-
Polino, JK.
Were
What
you
do you
talking to me?
Yes,
Spain. Who am I going to choose out of them?
in Germany.
I'll take Germany.
Oh wow, okay. Country favorites, love that.
Yeah, my
Portugal.
homeland.
Love that.
I'll take France over Portugal this time.
Oh, okay. Then Netherlands and Austria.
Netherlands are going to get revenge.
Ooh. Okay, Netherlands go through. England and Italy. I love this one.
England won't be getting revenge.
Ooh, Italy, it's going to Rome. Love that. Thank you, mate.
Yes.
Love that. Okay, and then going on to Solomon, mate. What are you gonna say about your one Spain, Germany? Looks like a common trend.
Germany for sure.
Okay,
Deutschland.
okay. Ja, ja, Schnitzel. Portugal and France. What are you saying?
Ooh, France. France, yeah, for sure.
Okay, bonjour, crepes. We love that. Okay, then Romania and Austria.
I don't know how to say what's up in Romania, but I think I'm gonna
Cevac.
say Romania. Yeah.
Oh my
shit.
gosh. Have some love.
First, yeah, first place. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Fair, fair. And then England and Italy.
Oof, this is gonna be a revenge overall.
Oh,
Like
yes.
coming home versus going to Rome. Okay, I'm gonna say England. For sure.
England, okay, fair, fair, fair.
They're gonna get their act together back then. Like you know what I
Hope
mean.
so. Okay,
Oh.
yes. Last but not least, Agent Dimitri. So you have Ohio and Ohio. Who's gonna win out of Ohio and Ohio? I know it's a tough draw right there, but never know.
That's difficult. That's a difficult one. Not gonna lie, and it's too difficult for me to think. So I'm gonna say Konoha.
You're gonna say what?
Konoha.
Kano? What? What?
Yeah. Konoha.
How do you spell that?
Konoh. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that means, and I hope I don't get canceled, but hey, shout out. That's probably not a good thing. Okay, what about Ohio and Ohio? Another good one. It's a very good one.
That's gonna be. I think Fishman Island has a very good chances.
Dashman Island. Okay. The Isles of
Yeah,
Dessau.
Fishman.
I like that one. It's a good one, actually. Okay, and then, of course, Ohio and Alabama.
I think. Hold on. That's a good question. Berserk.
Berserk. Okay. Party Chaser.
Yeah.
Sure. And then Ohio and Modric. That was a good one, actually.
That's a tough one. You know. I think Luffy.
Lucy? Okay.
Luffy. Yeah, Lucy. Yeah, sure.
Lucy. Okay. Love that. Thank you, mate. I'll come back to you later. Okay. And for me, of course, I'm gonna say for me, Spain and Denmark. I'm gonna go ahead and say an upset. Actually, I don't know. That's hard. To be realistic, I have to go Spain. Sorry, Denmark. Sorry. Portugal and France. I'm gonna say France because it's kind of, yeah. Romania and Austria have to go Romania, sorry, mates. Then Slovakia and Switzerland. I'm gonna go and say Slovakia. I believe Slovakia is it. Great. Okay. Yeah. Going back now to Rigo, mate. What are you gonna say? You have right now in the final, not the final, but the semifinals. You have Spain and Portugal. Who are you saying for Spain and Portugal?
I'd say Portugal.
And yeah, up there. Love that. Okay, and then you have also with England or JK, Italy and Turkey. What do you say about that one? Italy, Turkey.
I want to say Italy.
Okay, fair enough, mate. Love that. Oh, it's a good final. Spain, Portugal, and Italy. Okay, Paulinho, what about you, mate? What are you gonna say? Germany, France.
Well, it all kind of depends on one decision. It's what Deschamps does with the midfield. I think if he sticks with if he goes Camavinga Tchouaméni, I'll take France, but I don't think he will. So I'm going with Germany.
Okay, fair enough.
The Vertson Musiala connection.
They're good. Okay, and then of course you have Netherlands and Italy. What are you saying about that?
I don't.
Netherlands gonna pick their act together, or is Italy
Well,
gonna? Huh?
Yeah, Netherlands.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Eat pasta, run fast. Not anymore. Okay, love that. And then of course, Solomon, mate. What are you gonna say about this? You have Germany and France. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Jeez. Okay, this is getting harder. Okay. I'm gonna say Germany.
Hey, fair enough. Nice.
Mhm.
And then also for your other semi-final, is it gonna be England or Romania?
England for sure.
Yeah,
Ooh.
fair enough. Thank you, Marlon. Okay, guys. Last but not least, it is indeed Agent Dimitri's turn. Who are you gonna say for Konoha or Dashman Island? It's gonna be a tough choice, but you never know what's gonna happen in the world of Warcraft. So, Agent Dimitri, can you please help us out with saying who your semi-finalists are? There is
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is in fact a tough one. I'm gonna say Mario.
Which Mario? There's different Marios.
The one that was playing in Italian movies a while ago.
Okay, Chris Pratt Mario. Got it. That's honestly a great shout. I hope he wins the Euros. Okay, nice. Then what about Berserk and Lucy? Whatever, Lucy. Luffy.
Well, it's kind of a easy one, because you know,
Sorry.
I think oh, my head hurts. I'm too tired for this. This is too much thought going on into English or Spanish.
You got something in your nose. Okay, English or Spanish? Got it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Nice. All right, thank you, mate. I'll come back to you in a little bit. Okay, for me now. Ooh, tough ones. So Spain or France? I'm gonna have to say favorite riots, but then again, France. I don't know if they can do it, but if they pick up the stuff together, I'm gonna say France. I know it's a bit biased, but this is biasy. Romania and Slovakia. Honestly, a great game they played again. I'm gonna go Romania.
Nice.
I know. No. I know. It is what it is. Okay. All right. Moving on to Rigo now. Your final for the Euro 2024 is indeed Portugal and Italy. Who are you saying to win?
I am going to say Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah.
Portugal. Nice. I'll do a big
Portugal.
right
Yeah,
there.
he's in the score a hat trick that game.
And I'm gonna do this for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. Okay, Rigo. Cheers. Love that. Okay. Moving on to Paulinho. You are saying for your final of the Euro 2024, Germany and Netherlands in the tough game, but who are you gonna pick in the end?
I'm gonna take Germany. I don't think the Netherlands. If they had their full midfield, I would actually probably have said them, but I don't think they'll be able to pull it off.
Okay. So you're saying Netherlands?
I'm saying Germany.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
so you're gonna
because
say
of
the
Musiala Verts connection.
the DFB, Deutscher Fußball. Und. Okay, love that. I don't know what they say in Germany. They do say ja, so I'm gonna put ja. That was a terrible one. Love them. Okay, thank you, Mr. Paulinho, with your 2024. And then, of course, Solomon, mate, you are saying Germany versus England. Who are you gonna pick in the final?
Damn, I can't believe it got to that. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna say Germany to take it all the way for the home advantage.
Okay, Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Again.
you're gonna pick the DFB as well too, and I'm gonna say a big old yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, that was great. Thank you guys for your predictions. But last but not least, it is indeed Agent Dimitri with his final choice for the Euro 2024. The final is Chris Pat Mario versus English or Spanish. What are you gonna say for your final think?
I have a
It's hard.
perfect answer,
Okay, wait. Let me.
but I think we're gonna get cancelled if I actually say it. So,
Who is
We're
your?
So-
uncancelable.
We're on cancel.
yeah, but you can actually Google it. It's
No.
whatever. Never mind. We'll go with a safe option. Plan B gonna win.
Who?
Plan B.
Plan B.
Yeah.
That is about the safest option out there.
Okay, I mean, yes, that is correct for some people practicing. Hey, good job, Chris Pat
Yeah,
Mario.
I mean,
versus-
it's nice to have one always.
Okay, hey, it's always good to have a
There you
plan
go.
B. When plan A doesn't work out, plan B is always there to do
And
it.
if Plan B doesn't
Yeah.
work, you can do C, D, E,
Oh yeah,
F,
of course, yeah,
G.
yeah, even HIJ,
Mm.
E.
That's
Okay,
a lot of plans out there, which makes me think.
Okay, okay,
And
moving
whatever
on.
makes me think. Yeah, it's too complicated. I'm gonna go sleep now.
Good job, mate. My prediction is France and Romania in the final. I know this is, not gonna happen, but I have to be realistic sometimes, and I'm gonna say France. So
You should say Romania.
I know, mate. If I do see this game happen, I'm definitely gonna go for Romania, but it is FFF that's gonna go through, and I have to say that. But if this does happen, I'm gonna go for Romania. But my heart, so we, whatever. Yes. Okay. Well, that was
Okay.
our predictions for the Euro 2024 with Rigo saying two and Portugal,
Two.
with Paulinho saying Germany, Deutschland, and yeah. And with Solomon saying,
Yeah.
okay, good, Germany, with, and then of course with Dimitri saying Plan B with safe, yes, and then with me saying France with oui. So yes, okay. But the final thing I want to talk about is a group of stats, just a really quick run by of what happened. So current top goal scorers is, how the hell do you say this guy's name from Georgia? Etkaotes. Paulinho?
Nico Tatse.
Nico Datse. How do you say it?
Oh, it was a guess, but Miko Tatse is probably it.
Nico Datse. I like that. That sounds Italian. With 3 goals, great for him. Then Musiala with 2, Gakpo with 2, Roman Marin with 2, Ulkrug 2, and Stranz from Slovakia with 2. Yes, lovely. Then assist, it is Pass from Austria with 2, Man from Romania with 2, Budimir for Croatia with 2, Ake with Netherlands with 2, defender, wow. Then Rula from Switzerland with 2, passing accuracy, all these on 100%. Ulkrug from Germany, Klein Heiser from Hungary with 100%, Weghorst from Netherlands 100%, and Binis from Slovakia 100%. Then saves, it is Mamardashvili with 20
Wow.
saves. Nita from Romania with 13, Verbruggen from Netherlands with 12, Donnarumma with 12, and then Gunn from Scotland with 12. Still, Scottish keeper, well. Then the balls were covered, the defense is making the engines work. Gehi with 26, shout out to Crystal Palace, mate. Then Orban from Hungary with 26 as well too, wearing his butt off. Calafiori with 24, shining bright in Italian defense. And Drew Talo from Croatia with 24 as well too. Okay, well, indeed, that was all the Euro 2024. Anybody want to say anything about this remaining Euro 2024? But we'll have another show next week, I believe, when these round of 16 games are dusted and done. But does anybody else have anything they want to say?
Yeah, this is basically Ronaldo's World Cup.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. Good
Yeah.
job.
Nice.
Cheers, mate. Okay. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you for listening on YouTube and Spotify. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it, because without sharing it, it is sad. And yes, how else are you gonna know that Hungary deserves to be the winners of the Heart of Me and You and Scooby Doo. That was gonna be a song, but I don't want to copyright anything. But yes, Solomon, mate, thank you so much for joining, as always.
Oh, thanks for having me, you guys. It was a
Of course,
blast.
mate. Of course, mate. Bless. And then, of course, Paulinho, mate, thank you for being on as well, too. Lovely to have you on.
Thank you for having me, host. How are you doing, by the way?
I am Coca-Colastic and fantastic and Dr. Pepper-tastic. That's a lot of fantastics. Great. Okay. And then, Rigo, how are you, mate?
I am peachy.
Great. I love peaches. Peaches.
Yes.
Okay, enough of that. But everybody, thank you for watching the show. As we say in 3, 2, 1.
One.
Love.
Peace
Love.
is real.
Football.
Football. Oh my god. All right.
Oh
Thank you
my
for watching.
gosh.
And bye.